In business news, $40 billion over 3 years. That's how much Telus is planning to spend to expand its footprint to rural areas in our country. Hayley Woodin with Business in Vancouver is joining us now. And of course, we're talking about broadband internet. So what's the plan here?
That's right. This is a continuation of what Telus has really been doing for years. Since 2000, they've invested some $175 billion to expand access to rural and remote communities. As you said, this is a continuation of that $40 billion over 3 years to help communities gain better access. Of course, Telus says there are clear economic, social, and even health implications if communities don't have access or have very limited access to internet services. We know that one focus will be Indigenous communities, particularly in BC and Alberta. Telus is hoping to connect at least 10 of those communities by the end of 2020.
All right, and in another story today, marijuana grower, BC marijuana grower Tilray is out with their report of their finances, and what is it showing us?
It's showing that revenue is up 110% year over year for the company, reaching around 43 million US. Along with that, the company said that it sold about double the amount of cannabis, around 6,400 kilograms. But of course, the company has been making significant investments, and that's coming at a bit of a cost. One number that a lot of investors are paying attention to is the company's net loss. That's coming in around 68 million US, but that figure up more than 760% year over year. To be expected if you're making investments, but still that's an eye-catching figure nonetheless.
For sure. So what do you think that means for the future?
It's very typical to see this in the cannabis industry, these companies making lots of heavy investments early on, trying to establish global dominance, so to speak. Longer term, I imagine Tilray, like other companies, Aurora, Canopy Growth as well, will try and move their balance sheet toward the black, but that's not necessarily on the horizon in the short term.
Got it. All right. Hayley Woodin with Business in Vancouver. Thanks for joining us.